X-Ray Motorsports YouTube video. Thought I'd do a quick little video in here about what's going on with the Freakshow. Well, I know I haven't put no videos out in a while about it. So here's what happened. We put the motor together, put it in the car, got everything set, ready to go, and I had the exhaust valves hitting the pistons. Yes, I clayed it. Yes, I measured. It was really close. I talked to Bullet Racing, who got the cam through. They said it was good to go, no volume clearance. I fired the car up, and it ran for about 20 minutes or so. I got a short video. I might be able to put that clip in there with it. Got the car running, and decided to do a bore scope on it, check the pistons, and make sure everything's clear and okay. I seen little bitty rings on top of the pistons. Nothing major, just like it was the valves were kissing the pistons. So pulled the heads apart, pulled the heads off the engine, got everything taken apart. Yep, exhaust valve hidden. Found out the cam had too much duration in the exhaust stroke. So scratch that idea. I took the motor all out of the car, tore it all down. Had a buddy of mine came over and he helped me go through, well, he basically did it all. We checked everything. We tried to advance it 2 degrees. We tried to retard it 2 degrees. We put it straight up. No matter what we did, the exhaust valve or the intake valve was way too close to the piston. So I learned from the hard way, no matter how you order a cam, just gotta basically order the cam first for your motor, then have your pistons custom made, or get pistons with really big, huge valve release. Because the way I understand through Bullet Racing, that they build a cam for your motor and you have to build your motor around their cam, which is a crock of you know what. But here we are. So I'm not going to be running this cam this year. Planning on getting some pistons custom made to be able to run that cam next year, because that's an expensive cam. It's a very good cam, big lift cam for a big nitrous motor. So what the plan is right now. So anyway, so I took it all apart, checked everything, set the heads off to my local machine shop, had the heads checked out, no bent valves, but the heads did need to have a valve job done on them. They had some miles on them, and I was not expecting that. So had the heads redone, which was a good thing. They were worse shape than I thought they were in. So the heads are brand new, all done. All the valves are good, valve seats in it, springs are good, everything's perfect on those. So those are good there. Went ahead, pulled the caps off the mains and the rod bearings to check that. Mains were perfect, dead on. No scratches, no problem. I found some wear on the rod bearings. Didn't think the rod bearings was okay, but found out that I had some metal in the engine. Couldn't figure out where the metal was coming from. And the process of checking the cam and duration on it, found out my timing chain that I got doesn't have a pilot bearing, or I guess you would call it a race bearing, on the back of the timing chain, which is this bearing. The timing chain I got before from Lanati did not have that on there. Stock cams don't have that on there. So I was like, I thought it was fine, and I didn't need that. Apparently you do, because the cam was walking back and forth when it was running and grinding against the cam plate that holds the cam in. As you can see, it's scarred up on that. So that sent some metal through the engine, tore up the rod bearings. So had to pull the engine completely apart. I got to clean the engine now. I had metal in the oil pan, metal everywhere inside this engine. Little bitty tiny fine chips. And for as much money I got in this motor, and as brand new as it is, I ain't taking no chances with it. I gotta take the crank and go get the crank checked, because the crank's got a little bit of scratches on it. And when I had the crank polished, and check to make sure it's perfect. So that's been the delay on everything. So hoping to drop the crank off this week, get it checked out through my local machine shop, make sure it's get polished out, everything's good on it. Got new rod bearings for it. Main bearings are still like new. The motor literally has 15-20 minutes of runtime on it. It was like, so nothing was hurt, it was just in the rod bearings. Got everything cleaned up, oil pumps cleaned out, oil pans cleaned out. So I got to clean the pistons, clean the block. When I get the crank back, I'll put it all back together. But the motor's going back together with a smaller cam. It's my old cam I ran my 347 last year before I blew it up. So it's a small solid roller cam. It's only like a 634 or 624. I think 624, something like that. It's a small one compared to what was in it. I was planning on putting in it. And I found out some interesting news on my pistons too. JE pistons I bought for it said in the paperwork on it, on the website that I bought them from, good nitrous pistons, rated for nitrous. Well, I found out they're only rated for like a small shot of nitrous, like a 200 shot, somewhere around there. I plan on putting a 500, 600 shot of nitrous on this motor. So, those pistons wouldn't even hold what I was wanting to put in. So, note to yourselves, I've learned a big lesson here. Do your research on your parts very well. Make sure your research is right, dead on for what you're wanting to build your motor for. I thought I did good enough research, and apparently I did not. So that's where you got to take your research and do it. And I'm new to this stuff. I'm building big race motors. I'm used to building normal garage stock engines, pretty much 347s, nothing major. Streetcar motors. This motor is still a streetcar, but it's way bigger than I thought it was going to plan on being. So just make sure you guys do your research. So here we are. I'll give you a quick look on it, and we'll go over. I'll give you a quick look on it, and we'll go over what we got going on. And you can see these are the pistons. There's the block. It's all in pieces. So nothing changed on the car. Car's still the same. It has a change done. Nothing. I haven't been really doing much of anything. Working my T-bucket. My dad helped me do that. He did a lot of work on that for me because I was messing with this, and he had some plans. We had to put a new cam in it. So I really didn't film nothing on that. Been kind of slacking on the filming lately. Just thought I'd do a quick review on me talking, I guess. I really didn't want to, not too many people want to watch a video of me talking, but just thought I'd put out there a quick return on what's going on with the car, why I haven't put a video out in a while. I'll make sure I video the engine being put back together and all the new stuff coming with it and putting it back together. So, till then, hope everybody has a good summer. I'm probably going to be taking most of the summer off. Waiting on a couple more stuff with the engine and putting everything back together. I'm not going to rush it. So I'm going to help my buddy Nate with Annabelle, and we're going to do some testing with it, get it lined out. It needs to go fast, and I need to put my time into him and getting that car going quick. So my buddy is fast and compatible, and then we'll work on my car. My car always is dead hooking going car. I got some new electronics, but we can work through that stuff pretty quick with mine. I just want to pay attention to his stuff. So till then, have a safe summer. Everybody work good. Have fun on the streets. Be safe. Don't do anything that we wouldn't do, but have fun doing it because it's a blast and it's addicting. So be safe and have fun. See you guys later.